As you age, you become more aware of who your real friends are. It's not always about who has known you the longest, but rather who makes you feel seen, heard, understood, appreciated, supported, and loved. Sometimes trusting a friend is the hardest thing to do, as even the closest friends can become your enemies. According to psychology, the longer you hide your feelings for someone, the harder you fall for that individual. Listening to music at high volumes makes a person calmer, happier, and more relaxed. Laughing more often helps people tolerate pain better, both physically and mentally. Psychology says, when your mood randomly goes from happy to sad, it's often an indication that you're missing someone. Ignoring red flags because you want to see the good in people will cost you later. A strong friendship doesn't need daily conversation or togetherness, as long as the relationship lives in the heart. True friends will never part. People buy items that fit in with a social group because they're scared of being judged, but adding an unusual color or pattern can prove their uniqueness. 70% of people aged between 16 to 24 years had their first kiss by age 15. People with higher intelligence tend to have a harder time falling asleep at night due to increased brain activity. When a girl talks to you about her problems, it doesn't mean she's complaining, it means she trusts you. Intelligent people tend to care less about the opinions of others and enjoy being alone because of their great sense of self. The more loyal you are, the more disappointment and experience you encounter. Someone who becomes angry easily over silly things often subconsciously desires to be loved more. The average person will only remember about 18% of information just 28 days after studying it. Expectant fathers sometimes experience a sympathetic pregnancy, exhibiting symptoms that parallel their pregnant spouse's physical changes, such as weight gain or nausea. A good friend isn't necessarily the one who immediately understands, it's the one who cares enough to keep trying to understand. Apologizing doesn't always mean you're wrong and the other person is right. It means you value your relationship more than your ego. Telling a woman to relax when she's upset will only cause her to become angrier. Singing can help relieve stress, improve mental health and mood, increase pain threshold, and enhance memory in people with dementia. Overthinking puts you at a higher risk for a psychotic mental breakdown. A study found that if both couples are career-oriented, small fights do not matter much as they focus on increasing luxuries. A wise man once said, "A fish with its mouth closed never gets caught." Some people could be given an entire field of roses and only see the thorns in it, while others could be given a single weed and only see the wildflower in it. Perception is a key component to gratitude, and gratitude is a key component to joy. Your boyfriend may enjoy watching an attractive actress on the big screen, but it's your hand he's holding in the movie theater. Rivers never go in reverse, so try to live like a river, forget your past, and focus on your future. Always maintain a positive outlook. Arguing with your partner may seem like it signals the end of a relationship, but it often helps couples bond better. People who spend more time in the sun are likely to be happier, and happy people are more likely to fall in love because their happiness is infectious. The mind tends to overthink when bored. Being busy makes people happier. The cells in your body react to everything your mind says. Negativity brings down your immune system. Staying quiet doesn't mean you have nothing to say. It means you don't think they're ready to hear your thoughts. According to some psychologists, human beings are not capable of being just friends with members of the opposite sex. Psychology states that when you kiss someone, their DNA will stay in your mouth for at least an hour. Stomach butterflies are caused by a reduction of blood flow to the stomach due to a fight or flight response. Drinking coffee can make your audience more receptive to your message only if your arguments are genuine and well-reasoned. Missing someone causes insomnia, as the frustration of being without that person keeps you awake at night. The quieter you become, the more you are able to hear. Apologizing is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you're willing to grow from mistakes. It's a sign that you're more interested in repairing the relationship instead of maintaining your own ego. When humans feel like they don't have enough resources like love, money, time, and food, they are less likely to make wise decisions. Bananas contain a natural chemical that can make a person happy. The same chemical is found in Prozac. Don't let your ears hear what your eyes didn't see, and don't let your mouth say what your heart doesn't feel. People are more honest when physically tired, which is why most people confess things during late-night conversations. You can't change how people feel about you, so don't try. Just live your life and be happy. People with creative minds have a harder time falling asleep at night and prefer to stay up later. Consistency is harder when no one is clapping for you, so you must clap for yourself during those times. You should always be your biggest fan. 66% of surveyed single men and women say the reason for them being single is that they have yet to find their soulmate. Textroverta, a person who is expressive and funny in texts, but shy when you meet in person. When someone loses their love for you, they will first change their attitude and then tone. Having someone you can tell every detail of your day to without feeling clingy or bored is a great feeling. Even blind people automatically lift up their arms and chin slightly when success has been achieved. According to psychology, you're not afraid to love. You're afraid of not being loved back. When people in love stare into each other's eyes, their heartbeats sync together.